car manufacturers around the globe are constantly innovating and creating. It's an essential part of keeping up with the ever-changing automotive industry. In order to figure out what works best, they regularly produce concept cars which push the boundaries in incredible ways. And while it might be a long time, if ever, before you see some of these crazy concept cars on the road, there's no denying that they're absolutely insane to look at. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you can keep up to date with all our latest and most exciting content. We've included all the links to the products in this video in the description below, so head on down there for all the latest information and pricing. Number 10. Renault Trezor. At this point, it's pretty clear that electric cars are the future of driving. Every traditional automotive manufacturer is rushing to release the coolest and most eye-catching new EV in order to compete with the existing and already quite well-established market. While we may never actually see the Renault Trezor hitting the roads, we like to think that this insanely stylish concept car could give the high-end Tesla models a run for their money. The bodywork of the Renault Trezor draws inspiration from nature, with a unique honeycomb texture. The air inlet on the hood of the car also uses this honeycomb inspiration, but in a more adaptive way that allows the car to seamlessly cool the engine bay without the need for visible air intakes. Most striking of all is the roof. The Renault Trezor doesn't actually have any doors. Instead, the entire roof of the vehicle lifts off to allow the driver and passenger access to this astonishing classic racing-inspired car. Number 9. The Audi AI Trail Quattro. You might be forgiven for thinking that our next entry looks like something straight out of the Halo series of video games. But the Audi AI Trail Quattro is actually the conceptual electric off-roading vehicle of the future. While most of you probably think of Jeeps and trucks when it comes to hitting that tough terrain that normal cars can't quite manage, the Audi AI Trail Quattro does the job with a little more style than its more archaic counterparts. This fully electric off-road monster looks more like a space exploration vehicle than the SUV you've got sitting on your driveway. The rear passenger seats are actually able to unclip from inside the car and can be removed to be used as hanging hammock seats while you're out in the wild. One of the craziest features of this futuristic beast is the inclusion of smart drones that can not only follow your car and provide top-down aerial video feeds of the terrain, but also feature high-power spotlights that can be used to safely guide you back to your car at night. Number 8. Concept I. When you think forward-thinking and innovative automotive design, it's hard to ignore the creative concepts coming from Japanese automakers. The Toyota Concept I is one such, embracing the concept of Yui. The Concept I has been designed to not only be intuitive, but to actually make you and your passengers feel more like they're a part of the journey. Toyota envisioned a future where cars connect on a deeper level with their owners and create a bond much like a real-life friendship. The Concept I features cutting-edge new AI technology to anticipate the actions of the driver, and not only increase reaction speeds, but also make driving a safer and more controlled experience. This AI can even detect when your emotions are impeding your ability to drive and take the wheel for you, so that you'll always get to your destination safe and sound. Number 7. Rolls-Royce Vision Next 100. Offering a classic British design motoring experience and acting as a serious status symbol for the wealthy and powerful, it's no wonder that Rolls-Royce has such a rich history of creating luxury cars. The Rolls-Royce Vision Next 100 is a concept car that explores how this heritage and prestige could be adapted to suit the future landscape of high-end motoring for the richest of the rich. If you've ever seen a Rolls-Royce in the flesh, you'll have noticed the immediate recognizable hood ornament, the Spirit of Ecstasy. This iconic decoration has been gracing the front end of these beautiful cars for over 100 years now. The Rolls-Royce Vision Next 100 brings the Spirit of Ecstasy to life in the form of Eleanor, a built-in AI-powered assistant inspired by the very woman who inspired the original Spirit of Ecstasy itself. Eleanor will allow the occupants of this opulent ride to reclaim one of life's most valuable luxuries, time. By creating a personal sanctuary within the vehicle itself, Rolls-Royce have taken otherwise tedious journeys and transformed them into an experience of tranquility and luxury. Number 6. CES 2020. Honda Augmented Driving Concept. We've pretty much accepted as a society that the future of motor vehicles is going to involve self-driving cars. But despite that, We're still a long way off from accepting that the progression of technology is leading us towards an autonomous motoring experience. Honda thinks that they might have the answer to the cultural issues at play here with the SES 2020, Honda Augmented Driving concept. One element of motoring that has changed visually but has retained the same core functionality since its inception is the steering wheel. Steering wheels have become the iconic representation of how we interact with our cars, and Honda was incredibly keen to not only incorporate this fact, but also bring it right on into the future. By quite literally reinventing the wheel, Honda have revolutionized the way they believe drivers will operate their cars. The SES 2020 Honda Augmented Driving concept allows a motorist to seamlessly switch between semi-autonomous assisted driving modes and fully autonomous modes at the flick of a switch, meaning that in the not-too-distant future, we might all be interacting with our vehicles in a much more co-efficient way. Number 5. Bugatti Chiron. While there are a lot of cool-looking concept cars out there, not that many of them are lucky enough to make it into production. The Bugatti Chiron is no ordinary concept car though. It's the super sports car of the mega wealthy who demand the utmost performance. Acceleration is the name of the game when it comes to the Bugatti Chiron, and this amazing piece of machinery is capable of going from standing start to 249 miles per hour in just 42 seconds. Taking 8 weeks to build by hand at the Bugatti factory in Molsheim, France, this land speed crushing monster of a supercar isn't exactly available to the average person. With a base price of $3 million and only going up based on spec and rarity, you might need a couple more promotions at work before you'll find a Chiron on your driveway. Number 4. Citroën 1919. Driving can be hard work at times, and at some point, we've all wished we could have someone else to take the wheel and lift some of that burden. The Citroën 1919 is a wildly futuristic concept car that focuses on creating a seamless, effortless, and life-improving user experience for its owner. At the heart of the Citroën 1919 is a personal assistant that uses super advanced AI technology to make your life easier. It can notify you of the best time to travel, with the lowest traffic, or if you absolutely have to get going, can even take control and drive totally autonomously so that you don't have to focus on a boring traffic jam. Fully electric and capable of 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 5 seconds, the Citroën 1919 is eco-friendly and snappy. What's even more impressive is that it uses induction charging technology, similar to how smartphones are able to wirelessly charge to juice up. Just 20 minutes of charge time can yield over 350 miles of driving distance. Number 3. BMW Vision Next 100. If you were ever the type of kid to daydream about sporty German cars, you might have had a poster of some kind of BMW on your wall at one time or another. The BMW Vision Next 100 is the stuff that childhood dreams are made of, and we'd be surprised if it didn't end up on more than a few bedroom walls. Designed with supreme aerodynamics in mind, the BMW Vision Next 100 uses some pretty clever engineering to create a fully enclosed outer shell to the vehicle. This unique shell is able to flex and respond to the movement of the car without a loss of streamlining. The fully enclosed wheel arches serve only to further the sleek nature of this incredible concept. An AI-powered companion is able to not only enhance your driving experience, but can also help you to avoid threats such as debris in the road, and even offers automatic collision avoidance when a pedestrian accidentally steps in your way. Number 2. Renault Easy Go. Most driverless cars are basically just that, a regular car without a driver. The Renault Easy Go takes the concept of autonomous vehicles and pushes the boundaries of what car travel can achieve. The Renault Easy Go is primarily designed with metropolitan travel in mind. It's more than just a vehicle, it's a car service for the busy urbanite. Much more than a taxi, it's essentially a total new form of public transport. There's space for up to 6 people, making the Easy Go ideal for both private and business use. Totally autonomous in operation, the Easy Go is what Renault are calling a robot car. Designed around a large central cockpit, the Renault Easy Go makes it easy to share space with your fellow travelers. The huge windows provide a stunning panoramic view of the passing scenery, and the ramp-based entrance makes it easy for people of all sorts to enter and exit. Number 1. Vision AVTR. When James Cameron's Avatar burst into cinema screens around the world in 2009, It went on to smash box office records worldwide and become the highest-grossing movie of all time. The Vision AVTR is Mercedes-Benz interpretation of a high-end luxury vehicle inspired by the Avatar universe. In Avatar, the infamous blue aliens known as Na'vi connect with their giant flying beast using a physical bond. Mercedes have designed the Vision AVTR to mimic this, and as such, have removed the steering wheel, replacing it with an oval controller that conforms to your hands. With a recycled plastic interior, full electric power, and organic battery cells that use no rare earth materials, the Vision AVTR is an incredibly eco-friendly vehicle. Forget about being bound by a turning circle like you would in a normal car. The Vision AVTR can not only move sideways, but it can even go diagonally thanks to its incredible cutting-edge wheel design. And that's 10 craziest concept cars you must see. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you think. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be part of the fun. Click on the notification icon so you can see our new videos as soon as they're uploaded. That's it for now.